Where are you going?
To put an end to this.
Was it something I said?
I fully intend to show Dalton what I can do.
I'll see you on the other side, okay?
I have a lead on that right now.
Doesn't that make it my secret to share?
I'm sorry, they did what?
And now because of you, I might lose my kids!
General Hospital latest update. Drew's blood test rocks Port Charles, while a wild bonfire spins out of control. Carly corners Nina with damning proof, Brooke Lynn's baby bombshell shakes Tracy, and Joss sets up Emma for a brutal takedown. Don't miss the chaos. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. After watching these videos, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Want a headline style version too? General Hospital. Drew's blood test results. Boozy bonfire drama. Carly confronts Nina with proof. General Hospital spoilers for Friday, May 2nd, reveal that Drew Kane will get blood test results while some boozy bonfire drama plays out. Carly Spencer will also confront Nina Reeves with proof, so here's what viewers can look forward to. For starters, Lulu Spencer will ask Dante Falconeri why Brooke Lynn Quartermain's feelings are more important than her own. Dante will be sorry if he's made Lulu feel that way, so they'll have an emotional conversation, one that could end with Lulu blurting out that she still loves him. Speaking of blurting things out, Brooke Lynn just told Tracy Quartermain about her teenage pregnancy and secret adoption. Tracy will wonder if Brooke Lynn regrets her decision to give the baby up, so she'll encourage Brooke Lynn to share where her head's at. Next, Lois Chirulo will chat with Maxie Jones and admit she thinks Brooke Lynn's going to need a friend like her. Maxie may get the feeling that Lois is withholding info and wonder what's really going on. At some point, Lois will find herself backed into a difficult corner. There's a good chance Tracy will confront Lois about the buried adoption now that Brooke Lynn has blabbed. Back with Maxie, she'll face someone's ultimatum on Friday's episode, so it sounds like she'll land in a tight spot of her own. Meanwhile, Danny Morgan will continue steering Rocco Falconeri down the wrong path. Now that Danny's convinced Rocco to attend the college bonfire, they'll head to the beach and apparently wind up drinking there. Danny will think this is how they blend in and will urge Rocco to down some booze too, but they could both land in serious trouble by the end of the night. Emma Scorpio Drake will joke about not being afraid of Giovanni, Gio, Palmieri as they spend some time at the bonfire as well. This will be an opportunity for Emma to unwind after working so hard on her data model for Professor Hank Dalton's class. However, Jocelyn Jax will use this bonfire as part of her mission now that she's teamed up with Vaughn to sabotage Emma. Jocelyn has made predictions about derailing the competition, so she'll work to get that thumb drive away from Emma and corrupt it with Vaughn's help. Over with Carly, she'll confront Nina with some security footage that points to her guilt and push for a confession. Nina may end up admitting her Jacinda scheme and how far she went to get Drew out of Willow Corinto's life. That scheme could be in jeopardy now that Willow has agreed to accompany Drew to General Hospital for a blood test. Isaiah Gannon will eventually reveal the results, so will there be evidence of ketamine in Drew's system? That probably depends on whether Portia Robinson can get Brad Cooper to alter the results before Drew receives them. Finally, Max Scorpio will find out about some criminal activity. Will that involve Drew's accusations about being targeted, or will this be about some bonfire drama instead? General Hospital spoilers say the bonfire could indeed blow up into chaos, so we'll bring you updates on all the wild news ahead. Today's next update: as Drew begs Willow to forgive him, Joss sets a betrayal in motion. Today on General Hospital, Willow wants answers from Drew, Joss wants an assist from Vaughn, and Brooke Lynn just wants Lulu to go away. Although she reluctantly lets him in, Willow wants nothing to do with Drew, who tries explaining himself as a delighted Nina listens from the sidelines. He tries pointing out that it doesn't even sound like something he'd do, but Willow wonders if she simply doesn't really know him. The video shows what the video shows, shouts Nina, clearing working to make sure Willow doesn't weaken in the face of his arguments. He asks that Willow trust him, but she says that's all she's done and now she might lose her children because of his actions. It turns out that in Germany, Willow found out just how much Michael hates her and what she's done. Picking up their conversation from yesterday's episode, Laura proves herself intuitive as she asks what her daughter is really up to. Lulu kinda sorta tells her mom what she knows and that she's struggling with what to do, never revealing she's talking about Brooklyn's baby. Lulu's tired of being told it's not her secret to tell, but wonders if being saddled with the burden of keeping quiet makes it her secret to share. Laura warns her against playing God in someone else's life. Laura brings up how complicated her own situation was with regards to Nicholas, and urges Lulu to proceed with caution. Tracy is cackling with delight while reading about Lulu's video of Drew's exploits. "I am sending that girl flowers right now," Tracy says, pushing all of Brooklyn's buttons by declaring the blonde a national treasure. She storms out and Chase follows, learning that she is majorly freaking out over the fact that Lulu's writing an adoption story for the Landview banner. Chase tries getting her to calm down, but that's definitely in the cards. He suggests they go talk to Dante, but she shoots the idea down, adding that she's torn on whether to seek out her child or leave him be. But what she really wants is for Lulu to back off. With that, Chase storms over to Dante's to insist he get Lulu to stop being a pain in Brooklyn's butt. The men bicker back and forth, with Chase asking his pal to convince Lulu she should not do the story. At that same time, Brooklyn apologizes to Tracy, who wants not a mea culpa but an explanation. Why is Brooklyn so worked up over Lulu? Especially given that Brooklyn is in a much better life position than her rival. Yet despite all that, Lulu's mere existence riles you up. Why is that? Tracy wonders. Having heard Jason's version of how AJ died, Gio talks to Tracy. Needless to say, she still doesn't buy the story Sunny's been telling for years. She also makes sure Gio understands one of the unbreakable rules of life in Port Charles: Sunny does Jason's dirty work, whether that means pulling the trigger or telling a lie. She also points out it took a lot for Jason to wind up living in the Quartermain mansion. She says that like Jason, Gio has a lot of potential. She just hopes Sunny doesn't steal that away from him the way the maid man did Jason. Joss and Emma are both at the hospital to support Trina and Kai, the latter of whom surgery is slated for today. After they discuss the extra credit project for Professor Dalton, Vaughn summons her into a corner for an update. She shares what she knows. Dalton used a keycard to access a room at the hospital. He took a briefcase into it and later met with Anna at the Savoy. Vaughn seems impressed by the intel she's presented. Emma later invites Joss to a party being held that night. Meanwhile, Trina gives Kai a kiss for good luck as he is rolled into surgery, then joins Joss and Emma in the waiting room. They help protect her from the documentary director. Anybody else get the feeling there's something up with him? Emma finishes gathering the data that she needs to earn the position with Professor Dalton. Joss joins Vaughn at the elevator bank and discreetly tells him that she needs his help so that they can retrieve the info containing thumb drive, copy the data, corrupt it and get it back to Emma without her noticing. Vaughn asks if she's really cool with basically betraying a friend. Dante gets a call from Yuri saying that Rocco and Danny made a total mess at the Quartermain boathouse. Confronting the boys, Dante says they're old enough to know better and that they need to go clean up after themselves. While there, the guys decide they're going to crash the beach party, despite it being for college kids. In the final moments, Drew begs Willow to give him a chance. She's never known him to drink or do drugs, let alone behave the way he did last night. He's heading to the hospital to get a blood test and asks that she go with him, which she reluctantly agrees to do. At GH, Laura shows up to sit with Trina while Kai's in surgery. Dante tells Lulu that he needs her help with Brooklyn. And during an emotional confrontation with Tracy, Brooklyn reveals to her gran that Lulu knows she had a baby in high school and is holding it over her head. On the next General Hospital, Maxie's issued an ultimatum, Mac learns of a crime, and Nina fills Carly in. Thanks for watching, General Hospital fans. If you're loving the drama in Port Charles, smash that like button, drop your theories in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe. More explosive updates are coming soon.